I'm Mark Humphreys. I am the owner of End Zone Fitness. I am a classic physique competitor. I've been off the game for about 3 years, off the circuit. I'm competed, obviously with COVID and stuff like that. So this has been my journey back to the stage, which is actually in 3 days' time. And I'm really excited. I've dusted off some cobwebs, but I'm good to go, and I'm at the final stage of my prep right now. I've been training for bodybuilding since about I was 15. A lot of people who know me know my backstory. It's kind of diagnosed with a serious illness, Hodgkin's lymphoma, stage 4, which technically, basically, I just went straight into finding some sort of a way that I could take care and take control of my life and my health and my fitness. So I found my passion in lifting weights, simply because my brother had a set of weights in the house and I started using them, found that I really enjoyed it. And I kind of fell into the industry as a job because I just happened to be in good shape at the time. I was training at a local gym where I had a little job, and one of the members asked me if I could train him to look like me. I own a gym. This is my 3rd gym that I've owned. And we're in the city of Bangor. We have nearly close to 400 members, and there are up to 7 coaches independently working in this gym now. So yeah, it's been an interesting 20-year journey in total, I'd say. So, but I really only got into kind of serious training, bodybuilding, when I was around my 20s. So I was about 21, and yeah, got really dedicated into my weightlifting and bodybuilding as such. And at the age of 24, I then decided to compete, take it to the next level. And a year later, I was on the stage and I had 2nd place in my first ever show, national show, and was qualified straight to the British finals. And since then, I think I've done 15 shows in total. Took a lot of time off in between some of them. I had some injuries, had some personal issues. But now I'm back. My last show was 2019. I was scheduled to do the British finals, but I never did that. I think I've done nearly 6 British finals in total. So here I am, comeback kid once more. The main reasons I do it is for, if I'm honest, is because it makes me feel amazing. I actually suffer from a lot of mental health problems that people don't know about. And a lot of them are long-standing issues from my teens, my childhood, and obviously being sick and stuff like that. But what people don't realize is the release that I get from training is my escape and my medicine. And people don't realize that about me. They think I just do it to look good, which obviously I do. But there's much more to it, and it is my thing. If I didn't train, I wouldn't be who I am or what I am. I would definitely not be sitting here right now. It means so much more to me than just getting a pump on and looking good on a weekend. It is my life, it's my lifestyle, and without it, I wouldn't like to think where I'd be. So it is for mental as well as physical reasons more than anything. Growing up, I didn't actually have, a lot of male role models around. My stepfather was present. He didn't come into my life until I was about 8 years old. Never knew my biological father. And yeah, my stepdad used to work away a lot. I had 3 older brothers, but there was like 10-year gap between us. So I always found that I'd find kind of comfort and guidance in my heroes and my idols. And I'm a huge superhero geek. I was a geek in the closet for so many years. So you could say that I tried to build my physique to look like some sort of a superhero. I am actually happy with my physique at the moment because I obviously enlisted the help of my friend to kind of oversee these last few weeks of the prep. And I think just having that alone has been a game changer. The thing is with me, I've been guilty of in the past is over dieting so hard and just not having the guts to fill out and have the confidence to eat enough, because you keep thinking, you know, you're going to spill over, you're going to make a mess of yourself, everything you've built, you're going to ruin it in the last few days. So having Kieran on board has been allowing me to just say, right, you keep an eye, you just keep checking, I'll keep doing the work, you take the pressure off, and I'll do all the physical bits, you just do all the thinking bits. It's worked. This is the best I've ever looked, ever, in all my career. My conditioning is the absolute most, at its prime, I would say. My size and my fullness is there, which coupled with conditioning, it's going to be tough to beat. I've got a 9-month-old boy, and just after COVID and stuff like that, I decided to take some time off training. I ended up taking 4 months off. It's the longest time I've ever taken off training before. And I said to myself I was going to compete one day at the end of this, so rather than just weaning myself in back slowly and straight into a bulk in January this year, I put a massive load of weight on. Not the healthiest of ways to do it, but I did it. And then in March, I started to cut. So from March up until Sunday or Monday, I've lost 20 pounds. When you're a bodybuilder, there's countless amounts of sacrifices. They're going out, the social events, the family events. I went and spent the time with my family, who I haven't seen in a long time. I only just met them a few years ago. They were the family that I'd never known. So I have many moments of catching up to do with them. So I couldn't really miss out on this. It was booked in months and months before I decided to compete. You know, I only decided to compete for the show a couple of months back, but this was booked in months and like a year ago. So I wasn't going to turn it down. So if you watch the vlog, it'll show you how I managed to balance the family life and still staying on prep and staying on track. You know, I did it, I executed it to the T, and I still had a really good time. I mean, I know they could have probably appreciated me being a bit more fun, or, you know, they like to drink and they like to eat. Believe me, they really do. And it's just one of them things where, you know, I can always say to them, there'll always be next time. The most important thing is that we've got to spend that time together, because family time is so precious, and you don't get those moments back. Since I've been married, I've been getting used to wearing a ring all the time. So it's a black ring and it scratches easily as well. So I've got to remember to keep pulling it off. And I'll go home sometimes in a mad panic because I haven't got a ring on. And it's so hard to get off every single day. But it's always in my back pocket or somewhere close by, but it's a new thing for me. I mean, obviously wearing a ring, so if I get it off, there we go. But it's always in the back pocket, so I'm not too far away from it. The overall results will always make me happy. When you step on stage, it's like all those months of being in the darkness and being in that dark place and a lonely place and a selfish place, all just fades away once you step on that stage. I do kind of tell people, or the mentality I have is, listen, I'm doing this right now and I'm doing it for me. I'm not doing it for anyone else. And once this is over, we can have a nice time. We can get together again. And I'll apologize for not being there, or for not being present, or for not being who I should have been. But until then, I've got a job to do. I'm going to get it done, and we can get back to our normal lives after. Unless, like me, you booked in for another show the week after.